Can you hear me? Okay, I can't hear you. Your microphone is turned off. Oh, there you go. Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay, let's change our name. Okay, I don't think you can. Go to gallery view. I think. Now there. Rohan. Proper scripts. We're just changing our name. Proper scripts. Just name us Ask.
Rohan, are you there?
Yeah. Wait, can you see me?
No, you're just a black box.
You have to join the video.
No, you.
Oh, now
Okay, now we can see you.
Very good. All right, how's everyone doing today?
Good.
Pretty good. So I don't know if you guys realize this, but this is our last class. Did you know that? Yes.
The next, after this class was the last class.
Yeah, so today's our last class. So because it's our last day, I wanted to spend a little bit of time at the beginning kind of recapping what we've been working on for the last 8 weeks. Well, I guess technically 9 weeks, because you guys ended up with an extra week. So I was going to talk about some of the games that I know that we've played, and then you guys can share games with me that I forgot to share with you that you particularly liked. So some of the games that I came up with were the leading by the forehead with our hands.
What's that?
Do you guys remember when our hands had magnets in them and we could lead each other around the room?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The forehead. Yeah. Surrey had me like crawling on the floor of that cafeteria that day. She was ruthless. We did emotion work, so we worked on different emotions. We played Vibe Count, which was that game that you all really struggled with and tried to each say in a different language. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We played Story Cubes. We played Splat, which I know was a favorite of Rohan's. We did tongue twisters every week. We did shakeout every week. And over the course of the session, we worked on plays, we worked on monologues, and we've also worked on improv. So we've done a lot of stuff in these last 8 weeks.
Yeah.
What are some other games that you guys can remember that we've played that you really liked? Anything?
Zip Zap.
Zip Zap Zop?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good game. What about you, Surrey and Saya? Question game. And well, are we gonna play that today? I wasn't planning to play that today.
Dr. Know-It-All.
Yeah, Dr. Know-It-All. Dr. Know-It-All I am planning for us to try to play today.
Alien Interpreter.
Alien Interpreter, yeah, we're planning to play that today. Sorry.
Vibe Count. Vibe Count.
Yeah, the Vibe Count game. I haven't tried that on the computer. I have the feeling that that game would be even more difficult if we tried to do it over Zoom than it is in person. And it's pretty challenging in person. Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff. So I wanted to recognize that you guys have done a lot of hard work, and you've learned a lot of different things over the course of this session. So I think you should all be really proud of that. Okay, so our very first class, we started with 60-second commercials that you each gave a commercial about yourself. So what I would like to do is for you to do a commercial again, a 60-second commercial, where you say who you are, what you think acting is, and what your dream role would be. So we've practiced playing a lot of different characters in this session. They might be human characters, they might be animal characters. They could be abstract things like a washing machine or a raindrop. So I want you guys to think about, you know, as you continue with your acting careers, or if you would want to continue, what would your dream role be? So in these 60-second commercials, you have 60 seconds, so a minute, to describe who you are, what you think acting is, and what your dream role would be. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Okay.
Like a dream role or what you want to be if you act.
Yeah, so like I have just asked this question of my younger class, and a lot of them said characters from movies that they like. So like one little girl said like, oh, I would want to play Elsa, or I would want to be this character in a book that I like to read.
I'd like to be Thor.
Yeah, it could be that, or it could be like I would love to play a frog because I think frogs are the best animal. You know, it could be whatever you want. So let's start with Saya. And let me know when you're ready and we will start the timer.
I'm ready.
Okay, and go.
My name is Saya, and my dream role in a play would be Hermione from Harry Potter. I'm 10 years old, and I love to travel, and I have a little sister. And yeah.
Keep going.
I love to read. My favorite book is Harry Potter, the second book, The Chamber of Secrets, and my favorite movie is the first one.
What do you like about Hermione? Why would you want to play her?
Because she's my favorite character in my favorite movie and book, and she's like really brave, and she's in Gryffindor.
Good, good. That's your minute. All right, very good. So Suri and Rohan, when you're describing what character you would most like to play, also tell us what it is about that character that makes you like them, because I think that's really interesting. Okay, let's have Suri go. You ready, Suri?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Suri, and I would like to play a banana.
Ooh, what about a banana?
Because they're my favorite fruit, and basically the health, one of the only healthy things I'll eat.
Okay. And Suri, what do you think acting is? Did you hear me? What do you think acting is?
Pretending to be someone you're not.
Yeah, so so you would be pretending to be a banana because you're not actually a banana. Or are you? Are you secretly a banana wearing a girl's costume?
I did a banana talk.
Okay, very good, very good. That's your minute. Okay, Rohan, are you ready to tell us who you are, what you think acting is, and what your dream role would be?
Yeah.
Okay, ready, go.
My name is Rohan. I am 10 years old. I have a little brother that's doing a Zoom meeting just like I am. And my favorite sport is soccer, and my dream role player in a play will be Thor, because he's really cool and he has really powerful, superhero power, and he's very powerful. Yeah, and my favorite book is The Heroes of Olympus and Percy Jackson. I like them because they talk about a lot of mysteries and what happened, cool stuff, and then a lot of powers and all. So that's why I like Percy Jackson.
And what do you think acting is?
I think an acting is a way of expressing your emotions, and thinking that you're someone that is not you, and showing how you feel and everything.
Good. Those are good answers. Saya, you didn't get to share with us what you think acting is. So do you want to add something quickly about what you think acting is?
I think acting is pretending to be someone you're not and like expressing the emotions from their point of view.
Yeah, that's a great answer. That's a great answer. Very good. These are great 60-second commercials. And I don't know if we've talked about this, but a lot of times if you're going into an audition, you'll have a monologue prepared like we've been working on. But there's also that time where you first come in and introduce yourself like you just did. And a lot of times if you're auditioning, a director or a casting agent will ask you questions about yourself just like I did right now. So you guys being able to say what you think acting is, telling us a little bit about yourself, and telling us what your dream role would be, this is all great practice for if you were actually going into a real audition. So great job with that. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna play the spaghetti game, where I give you a different emotion to portray, and you will say the word spaghetti in that emotion. Okay, so I have emotions ready for you all this time because last time I was drawing a huge mental blank. So I'll say your name and then I'll give you your emotion. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Saya, frustrated.
Okay.
Good. Suri, depressed.
Okay.
Good. Rohan, cheerful.
Spaghetti.
Good. Saya, jealous.
Okay.
Good. Suri, grateful.
Spaghetti.
Good. Rohan, rejected.
Spaghetti.
Saya, inspired.
Spaghetti.
Ooh, good. Suri, worried.
Spaghetti.
Good. Rohan, distracted.
Spaghetti.
Good. Saya, apologetic.
Spaghetti.
Suri, weepy.
What? Weepy. Cry.
Weepy, like crying. Good. Rohan, shy.
Spaghetti.
Ooh, good. Saya, joyful.
Spaghetti.
Good. Suri, shocked.
Spaghetti.
Ooh, good. Rohan, uncertain.
Spaghetti.
Good. Saya, hurt.
Spaghetti.
Good. And Suri, excited.
Spaghetti.
Ooh, very good. Very good. That was a good one to end on. Okay. Good job. So we practiced our emotions just now. We got warmed up with our commercials. So now each of you is going to present your monologues. So it's totally fine if you still have to read your monologue. but I want you to be thinking about these emotions that we've been practicing the last couple of weeks in your monologues, and to work on saying each of your sentences as clearly and as loudly as possible without shouting. So let's have Rohan start with his monologue.
Can I skip my turn because I need to go get my monologue?
Yes. So we will not start with Rohan. We will start with Suri. Do you want to start?
Hi guys, it's me, Rax. I know you think you know everything about grass, but you don't. I mean, are you aware that there are different types of grasses? My friend bluegrass is a very lush type of grass. My cousin, centipede, is a low maintenance type of grass. All of us, different kinds of grass, have one big problem in common. Do you know what the problem is? Well, I'll tell you. It's thoughtless, selfish humans. I hate it when the giant humans step all over me like they're the boss of everything. They haven't been around for millions of years like I have. I also hate it when tiny humans pull us, sit on us, and tear us out of the ground. It decreases our population. One of the hardest things to get through is the cold season when we all get sick and turn brown. And then it gets even worse. We're super delicate, and when giant humans stand, walk, or run all over us, we die. And if that wasn't bad enough, we're all, oh no, not another giant human. Run! Oh wait, I forgot we can't run. Hide! Oh wait, I forgot we can't hide. Move out of the way! Oh wait, I forgot we can't move. Let the wind come and move us out of the way. Thanks, wind. Oh no. Not again! Come back, wind. Help! Ooh, that was close. Well, at least it's raining.
Ooh, very good. Very good, Suri. I can tell that you've been working on it. Okay. Saya, are you ready for yours?
Fifty Boppy Bear. Hi, my name is Gertrude, and I'm the daughter of the fairy godmother. Want to know why my name is so bad? Mom didn't have time. Was too busy making little old Cinderella dreams come true to think of a good name for me. Oh, and does Mommy give me a beautiful dress of princess to dance with or glass slippers? No. All she gives me is a big fat pile of toys. I don't even have magic. Mommy says it skips a generation, so I can't point at my feet and hope to see a pair of glass slippers. Here, let me show you. Bippity boppity bam. Whoa. This pair of glass slippers on my feet. I guess magic doesn't skip a generation after all. It wasn't the first time, that's for sure. I wonder if that Prince Charming guy is still available. If not, there just may have to be a magical interference between the prince and Miss Cinderella. Now, what was his number?
Very good. Yay. Rohan, are you there? Rohan disappeared. Rohan, are you there? Oh, there you are. Okay. Are you ready for your monologue now too?
My dad's getting my monologue. I just have right now I just only have the chore list right now.
Oh, the chore list. Okay. That's okay. We can come back to your monologue. All right. So, okay. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna play What Are You Doing? Do you guys
Okay.
remember how to play this?
Yeah.
I think we played it last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll play with just the three of you, so I'll just watch. Someone will start, and then so we'll start with Suri, and then go to Saya, and then go to Rohan, and then back to Suri. So Suri will start, and she'll do some sort of weird, motion, and Saya will say, "What are you doing?"
Fire, of course.
And then Rohan, you'll say to
Okay.
Saya.
Yeah, this one. Okay.
So you'll say to Saya now, "What are you doing?"
What are you doing?
I'm eating candy.
And then you'll pretend to eat candy. And then Suri, you'll say,
What are you doing?
I'm eating candy.
oh, but you're gonna say something totally different from eating candy.
Okay, wait.
So tell her what you're doing, Rohan. So you might say like, I'm wrestling a panda.
Okay, I'm playing soccer.
Good. And then Suri will pretend to play soccer. And then Saya will say,
What are you doing? I'm tap dancing, of course.
ooh, very good. And then Rohan, you'll say,
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm kissing my prince.
so Rohan, you get to pretend to kiss at your prince.
Is that right?
Yes.
The camera working?
Wait.
Ooh, good. So Suri, you'll say,
What are you doing?
and Rohan, you'll say something totally different.
I'm reading.
Ooh, good. Suri, show us how you read.
What are you doing? I'm eating some pizza.
Good. And go ahead and ask her, Rohan.
What are you doing?
Thinking in the toilet.
Wait, what happened? What did
What
you
did you
say?
say?
I'm puking in the toilet.
You're puking in the toilet?
Oh, okay. Fine.
Oh, gosh. Okay, go ahead and ask him, Suri.
What are you doing?
I'm cleaning up Saya's puke.
I'm eating your puke.
Ew.
I'm eating up my own puke.
And go ahead and ask her, Rohan.
What are you doing?
Taking the puke back out.
Wait, what did you say?
I'm puking the puke back out.
Wait, I can't hear you.
She said she's puking again.
Okay. I'm making soup out of her puke. It's delicious.
You guys are gross.
What are you doing? I'm trying to catch the rocket in the sky.
And go ahead and ask her, Rohan.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get revenge on my sister.
So show us trying to get revenge on your sister, Rohan.
I'm gonna punch her.
That's not how you get revenge. It's not.
Oh goodness. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so let's transition now to Dr. Know-It-All.
Know-it-all.
I'm Dr. Know-It-All, and I know it all.
All three of you are going to be Dr. Know-It-All together. So in this first round, I'll have Rohan go first. It'll be Rohan, then Saya, then Suri. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to ask Dr. Know-It-All really important questions. And Dr. Know-It-All is going to respond to me one word at a time in that order. Rohan, Suri, Saya. Okay. So Dr. Know-It-All, what is the best way to make your children behave?
Eat.
There. No, I'm not. No.
No, Suri's next. So
There.
eat there.
Eat their heads.
What did you say, Saya?
Heads.
Head. Okay.
She didn't say head, she said
Period.
Eat their heads, period.
Yeah.
Saya, I can't hear you very well. I think you guys are kind of far from the computer.
I have no idea if this is gonna help.
Because I can hear you really clearly right now because you're really close to it.
Oh, okay.
So maybe
So she said, he said eat, I said there, and she said puke.
oh, okay, they're feet, not heads. Okay, very good. Okay. So, okay, new question from Dr. Know-It-All. Or for Dr. Know-It-All. Dr. Know-It-All, what is the best color to paint your house?
Puke.
is not. Wait, my first. Puke color isn't
A.
color anymore.
Period.
Good. Okay. Let's have so this time we're gonna switch. So Suri will go first, Saya will go second, and Rohan will go third, and we'll cycle through. Okay, Dr. Know-It-All. How do I get an A on my report card?
Cheat.
Don't fail.
You're not going first though, Rohan. Suri's going first.
Oh, okay.
Don't fail.
Don't fail. Period.
Okay, that's decent advice. What else? Dr. Know-It-All, what is the best type of music?
Period. Just do that. Okay. None other than other. You can only say other.
Then
Is puke. What?
what did you say?
I heard none other than.
None other than puke.
Period.
Okay. Okay, so let's rotate again. So Saya will go first, Rohan will go second, and Suri will go third. Okay. And we're gonna try not to use the word puke in our answers, okay?
Twice.
What?
You're first. I know, but I was second when Rohan me Suri, and then Suri me Rohan.
I don't understand. You're going first, Saya.
No, I know, but the last 2 rounds I've been going second.
Oh, you have?
Rohan, her me, and then me, her Rohan.
I thought it was Rohan, Suri, then Saya.
First it was me, then Suri, then Saya. Then it went Saya, Suri, then me. So it's supposed to be Saya, me, and then Suri last.
You kept messing that up. No, you were last. You were last.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm sorry if I messed it up. So Saya first, Rohan second, Suri last.
He's going third.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going.
Dr. Know-It-All. How do I get my little brother to stop playing with my stuff? Wait, I didn't hear. What did you say, Saya?
Take it. Wait, I'm supposed to go second.
Yeah, Rohan's going second. So take
It in the garbage.
Right.
it. What did you say, Suri?
So I should be. Oh, okay. Okay. No, because I was second the first round. Never mind. Just you're first. Take food. No, serious. I'm last. Yes, I am. I'm last. Take
So
It's-
take it. And then what did you say, Suri? 2?
food.
Oh, take it food?
Take it to the garbage. Hey.
Do we need to start it again with a different question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, we're going Saya, Rohan, Suri. Okay. So, okay, let me come up with a new question. Dr. Know-It-All, how do I make a cup of tea?
Five.
Wait, what did you say?
She said buy
Tea?
tea. Okay, Suri.
Then boil.
It.
Then
What'd you say, Saya?
drink.
Then drink.
It.
Period.
Good. That was probably your best one yet. Okay. So let's have Rohan do his monologue now since
Yep, I have it.
since we had to skip over it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm doing, wait, what was I doing?
You were doing forks.
Oh yeah, I was doing forks. As a fork, I could probably say that we are the superior utensils. I was talking to Spoon the other day and she was all braggy about how they used it for soup and ice cream the other night. Pff, that's nothing. I have the ability to stab and poke and spear. Spoon said, oh yeah, what about stirring? Well, I could do that too. Yesterday morning, the big lady human used me to stir her cream into her coffee. And it wasn't just because it was all the spoons were dirty, like Spoon said. Knives, well, they generally keep quiet because we all know that they have anger problems, especially steak knives. Forks are the friendliest. Everyone knows that. Oops, gotta run. Gotta get used again. Yum, pancakes.
Good. I love the sassiness of your fork. It's so good. Okay. So now we're gonna read the chore list together. Do you all have your chore list scripts?
Yep, we do.
All right. So I don't think you guys need me to read the stage directions, so I won't read them. You can do your best to try to act them out as best as you can. Obviously, we won't be able to act out everything because we can't reach through the computer screens. That would be cool though, wouldn't it? If we could just reach through and pretend to grab Rohan's video game set.
No, I don't even have one. This is the only computer I have. I play video games in this. I have a lot of video games in here.
Do you have like a video game console, like an Xbox or something?
I have a PS3, but we usually use it for movies.
Oh, okay. I just have a Wii. I don't know if you know what that is.
Wii U? I know that. It's
like an old school Wii. Like this, like that came out like 15 years ago that I played when I was a kid. We still have it.
You still use it? It works?
It does. It still works. Yep. My husband and I will play like Mario Kart or golf on it. All right. Are you all ready?
Yep. I'm Ryan, right?
Suri, Saya?
Yeah.
Yep, you're Ryan. Suri and Saya, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get started.
How long have you been out?
Wait, is it my turn? I couldn't hear Saya.
Yeah, make sure you're extra loud, everyone.
I'm on level 15, so probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Very productive first days.
I'll say
How many bowls of cereal?
only 3 so far, but there's still time.
So that means you've been in and out of the kitchen 3 times and have yet to see the note from Mom.
What note?
No. That's literally the first thing she saw.
You wouldn't understand. Neither of you set lofty summer goals like I did.
That's not true. I have 3 different summer projects I have to get started on.
Nerd alert.
Yeah, and I was going out to meet some friends at the mall this afternoon.
Love friends. Wait, yeah, it's Alan's turn.
What friends?
You mean your boyfriend?
It is not my boyfriend.
I never mentioned Todd, the name Todd. Did I mention the name Todd?
You're the one who said Todd. Well, he's not.
Okay, calm down.
What does the note say? It's a list, a chore list. By the first day of summer.
If you don't see the list, then you don't have to do the chores.
The list is for all 3 of us. It's the first day of summer. Ryan, Ellen, and Pete. Happy first day of summer. Since I'm at work today, here's some things you can do to help around the house. 1, dust shelves. 2, unload dishwashers. 3, load dishwashers. 4, vacuum house.
All of those things?
There's more. There's more. 5, mop kitchen floor. 6, walk dog. 7, pick up dog poop. 8, wash, dry, and put away towels. That's exciting. There's still more.
Mom is in rare form this summer.
Maybe she just needs extra help around the house.
You're right. Wait, aren't you reading the after Ellen? There was like the 3 look at one another. Don't we read that?
You don't need to. I just wanted you guys to act it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Okay, read the rest.
9, clean toilets. 10, Windex bathroom mirrors. 11, empty all trashes. 12, make beds. 13, sweep cleans on the back porch. 14, move all large trashes and recycling bins to the curb. 15, scrub baseboards. Where does she come up with this stuff? Rub baseboards? That's really scraping the bottom of the toilet barrel.
She does this every year.
It's true. The last few years you've been at camp, you didn't have to do any chores. You can't be serious. Mom doesn't care about chores.
Which is why if you don't see the list, then you're not responsible for the things written on the list.
Isn't that happy she's worked so long with half?
I didn't want to go to the movies that badly that time anyways.
Fine, I'll walk Ollie. And I guess I'll work on the dishwasher. And what will you be doing?
I already told you I have some very challenging pursuits that I have to tackle this summer.
You are not leaving the entire list for me and Haley to do.
And why not?
Oh, come on.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
You won't be able to go to the movies this summer.
There's nothing out that I want to see.
She'll take away your video games.
I know where she hides them. All I have to do is wait for her to wait. I don't have the rest. I can't see the rest of the. Wait, oh yeah. Leave in the morning and get them out.
Ugh, you're so annoying.
Love you, sis.
Now you can do your cleaning montage.
I'm
almost on level 25.
We left one thing for you to do, so you can at least say you help. You can take out the trash.
Oh, how generous of you.
Luckily, I was able to get through the first 2 chapters of my summer reading while I was doing your chores. And I can still catch the bus.
See, you don't even need my help. Good work, team.
So, are you going to do?
And I'm going to do what?
Are you going to take out the trash?
I'll think about it.
You'll think about it?
After all you made us do?
You're blocking the TV. Hey, I was almost on level 25.
There, now you can take out the trash.
Level 25 was my summer goal, but I guess there's always a next year.
Don't know, I guess we have to do everything.
Say your line again, Rohan.
What?
Say your line again.
Oh, you see, level 25 was my summer goal, but I guess there's always a next year.
Good. Good job, guys.
That was a long time.
Yeah, you guys did so great. I know, Rohan, that wasn't the script you originally were working with. I love the cleaning montage. That was excellent, Saya and Suri. I was really into that. I was really into the sword fight at the end too. I thought that was super cool. I'm a little bummed that we didn't get to choreograph all of that in person, but I think you did a good job with what we had worked on. So that was really great. I really, honestly, you guys have, even though I know the two of you are siblings, but obviously Rohan's not your sibling, but you all did a great job pretending to be siblings. I really believe that you were both so annoyed with him as your brother. Good. Okay. So, so the last game that we're gonna play is Alien Interpreter.
Okay, I want to be alien first. I said it first.
Okay, so I guess Rohan will be alien first because he said it first. But you'll all get to be aliens, so don't worry. So Rohan will be the alien, and we'll have Suri be the interpreter for him. And then Saya and I will ask the alien some really tough questions. And then we'll rotate. Sound good?
Yeah.
All
Wait,
right. Saya, do you have any burning questions to ask the alien?
Mr. Alien, how does your big room fit inside your tiny spaceship?
Ooh, that's a good question. Mr. Alien, how does your big room fit inside your tiny spaceship?
Beep bap boop bap beep bap bap boop bap bap beep bap boop bap beep bap boop bap beep.
It doesn't. It's right out on the planet.
It fits right out on the planet. Well, I guess there we go, right? Mr. Alien, how do I order a pizza?
But
Interpreter, did you understand that?
You just take it from the stand.
What'd you say?
You just take it from the stand.
Oh, you take it from the stand. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay, I guess that would work. Saya, do you have another question for Mr. Alien?
Yes. Why does your interpreter look a lot like my sister who's in trouble?
wait, what did you say? I couldn't hear.
Ooh, she said, Mr. Alien, why does your interpreter look a lot like my sister who's in trouble?
Yes.
So I look like. Wait. Can you repeat it?
She wants to know why your interpreter looks a
Yeah.
lot like her sister.
That's in trouble again.
Beep bap bap boop bap.
Yeah.
Interpreter, what did you say?
I'm not even related to.
I didn't hear you, interpreter. What did you say?
I said she's crazy. You must be from another planet to think that.
Oh, she must be from another planet to say that. I mean, I guess that's fair, right? She is from a different planet than the alien. Very good. Okay, so let's transition now to have Saya be the alien and Rohan will be the interpreter. And Suri and I will come up with some questions to ask the alien. Suri, do you have any questions for the alien?
No, you're just an alien.
What was the question?
How do you know she's just an alien?
Oh, Mr. Alien, how do we know that you're just an alien?
Because she murders he murders half the planets wherever she goes.
Oh, that's how we know that she's just an alien. Okay, that makes sense, right? Mr. Alien, what is the best flavor of milkshake?
Oh,
Do you understand that?
yeah. Her favorite type of milkshake is milkshake with blood and and eyeballs in it. Plus, a tinge, a piece of, yeah, and that's it.
A piece of what?
Wait, no, a piece of meat.
Oh, a piece of meat. Oh, wow. I've never heard of that kind of milkshake before.
Oh,
Mr. Alien, where might I get a milkshake that has blood and eyeballs and a little bit of meat in it?
Bleep, 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 bleep. Bleep, 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 bleep.
Interpreter, did you understand that?
yep. She said it on planet Krypton.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. All right, let's have Suri be the alien
Okay.
and Saya will be the interpreter. And Rohan will help me come up with some questions. Do you have a question for the alien, Rohan?
Where is your planet located?
Ooh, that's a good one. Where's your planet located?
Bleep, blop, bloop, blop, 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 blop. Bloop. It's located in her hair and around the side again.
It's located where?
In her hair and around the side again.
Oh, in her hair and around the side again. Okay, that makes sense. Mr. Alien, how would I get on an airplane?
Bloop, 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 bloop. Up. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You get on a plane and you attack the pilot, steal the plane, and everyone in the desert pretend the plane crashed and pretend you're going for some help and then steal the plane.
Oh, wow. That thought never crossed my mind, but how can I debate these alien facts, right? Rohan, do you have another question for the alien?
How do we know that you're not a murderer?
She's the most annoying person in the world, and she gets in trouble like 20,000 times a day.
What'd you say before she gets in trouble 20,000 times a day?
She's my sister and gets in trouble 20 million times a day.
Oh, wow.
I have a good question.
Okay.
What sports do you play on your planet?
Ooh, that's a good question.
What?
What sports do you play on your planet?
They say ball foot, where you take a lab and you try and get a down touch. They play lacrosse, where they take crosswalk things and they pass a lab back and forth. There's ball basket where they try and score in a pool and they do it by dribbling a ball basket.
Wow, those are fascinating sports. So good. Do we have one more question we want to ask?
Wait, you freezed.
Rohan, do you have another question you want to ask the alien?
What do you
I
eat?
have one. I have a good last one. Ooh, that's a good one. What's your favorite food to eat, Mr. Alien?
Tacos.
Ooh, good, good. Very
But
good.
those are not our planets. They're not supposed to be on yours. Did you steal our information?
Alien tacos. Very good. Okay, so we only have a couple more minutes left for the end of the class. So normally we go and say something that we liked or learned in the class that we did that day. But since it's the end of our session, I wanted to talk about overall what you learned from the class. So let's start with Saya.
I learned how emotions and how you can show emotions in your characters when you're like performing a script or something. You can show emotions by the tone of your voice and the way that you move your body.
Yeah, very good, very good. What about you, Suri?
Um,
Do you want us to come back to you? Yeah, okay. What about you, Rohan? What did you learn from the class? It could be something even small too. Like it could be like, I learned that it's hard to count in a group from 1 to 10.
I learned that we did a lot of monologues and scripts to show how you feel or emotions. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, good. What about you, Suri? Did you think of something?
Actions and words and the way you say words all help you, the actor, make it.
Yeah, I think we've played a lot of improv games, like Alien Interpreters, an improv game, Dr. Know-It-All's an improv game, the Questions game is an improv game. And I think in those games, all of you have learned how to use your imaginations, but also work collaboratively, right? Because the person who's giving the answer is the alien in this past game. It's not the person who's interpreting it, right? So you have to work together to come up with an answer. So I think you guys have learned a lot of things. Like you've learned about acting technique on an individual level, which is really great. Like you talked about emotions and the way you say your words and you move your bodies. But I think you've also learned a lot about working together and collaborating, which, to be honest, it is really hard to do, especially in this video setting, right? Like it's really hard to work together when we're not all in the same place at the same time. So I think that's been really great too. I'm really glad that you guys have been able to still carry on with some of these activities, even without being together physically. So what?
We still have 2 more minutes.
Yeah, my clock says 59. So my last question for you is, do you think you'll do more acting in the future, and why or why not? So we'll start with Rohan.
Well, at the beginning of the class, I just thought that I would try something new and act, and I pretty much liked it. So maybe when I grow up, I can act for some plays because I've done a lot of plays in 3rd and 4th grade. So yeah, maybe I'll act in the future, maybe.
Yeah. What about you, Saya?
I want to act again because it was really fun and I learned about some things that I might have not learned if I hadn't decided to learn how to act.
Good, good. What about you, Suri?
to do acting again because
Do you think it's fun?
I think it's really fun and I learned a lot.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, I want to encourage you all to, explore any opportunities that you have to act. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a formalized setting, like in a play. Obviously, like some of the games that I've taught you guys, you could easily play at home with your siblings or your parents, or when it's finally safe for us to go back out into the world again, like with your friends and other people that don't live in your house. So yeah, I think you guys have done such a great job, and I want to thank you all too for sticking with it and still figuring out how to do these acting classes online, because it's definitely been different, I think, for all of us. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to you all and great job this session. Do you guys have any last thoughts before we end our class?
Thank you.
Bye.
You're
I will
welcome.
miss you all.
We will miss you too, Rohan. All right. Well, have a great rest of your day and have a great weekend.
Bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.